Hi, and welcome to Eyes on Carnivore. My name is Sean. Today, I'm going through the product that was sent to me by the company SiBio. It's a CKM, a continuous ketone monitor. And my aim with this continuous ketone monitor is to basically track my ketone levels, because I've noticed in the past couple of months or so, there's a few strategies that I can do to actually give myself a vision boost. And for all intents and purposes, it seems to be related directly to ketone levels. So this is the box that I've got from a company called SiBio. I'm just going to have a quick look at it now. Thank you very much, SiBio, for sending me this. And so there's quite a kit of stuff in here, and I know very, very little about it. There's a something or other, there's a something or other. So I've got some bits and pieces. And I think what I'm going to do first is to have a look at the video. There's a few instruction videos on what to do and how to apply this CKM. I would imagine there's an app for the phone, an iPhone app or a Samsung phone app. I would imagine also there's some other tracking software that I might be able to use at the same time to see what I am doing. And if you get what I'm saying, what I've found in the past few months or so is a few ways of giving myself a vision boost with increased ketones. The first time was when I did a bunch of exercise. I did a lot of exercise over about a 3-hour period, and I noticed about an hour after I did that exercise, I had a vision boost. And I thought, oh, well, that's very interesting, but I wasn't sure what it was related to. And then after that, I discovered a fellow that had got this exact same product, the SiBio product, and had done some fasting, and he said he had a vision boost. And then after that, I decided to get some ketone supplements, the ketone beta hydroxybutyrate, and I tried that out. And indeed, I found myself getting a bit of a vision boost. And just recently, I did a 48-hour fast for myself. I wasn't actually planning on doing it. I think the reason I ended up doing it was because I'm taking the ketone supplements, which is a fuel source, and I just basically wasn't hungry. So I wasn't needing the extra fuel, if you like. So in the past day, I had another interesting event, and on Monday I had a bit of a cheat day, you might say, a little bit of sugar, and I don't do that very often. And then the next day I had 2 cups of coffee. It's a decaf coffee, and about an hour or so after that, I felt, oh God, I felt awful. I was anxious, I was depressed, I had stuff that I needed to do. I was beside myself. I didn't know what I was going to do, because I hadn't had bad eyesight or felt anxious like that for quite a long time. And I thought to myself, how can I get out of this? How can I fix this? Because, you know, I know that there's a vision boost. And I thought, well, I'll just try the ketone supplement and just have a rest. I'll just close my eyes for an hour. So I did that. I had a good dose of the beta hydroxybutyrate ketone powder. And then I just sat on my chair and I just put my feet up and closed my eyes for an hour. Didn't fall asleep, although I think I may have been fairly close. And then I sort of got back up and I started doing a few things, and my eyesight had improved. So that was a really good sort of litmus test for myself, to be able to go, oh, my eyesight's really crap right now. Let's see if I can improve it. Within an hour of doing my little strategy, my little protocol, my eyesight improved. So I'm hoping the SiBio product, in conjunction with testing and perhaps some other software, to maybe keep track of what I'm doing. I don't know if I'll be doing a food frequency type questionnaire, or whether I'll be tracking my daily movements, exercise, but I'll certainly be keeping any note of any heavy exercise, keeping note of any fasting that I do, and also keeping track of how my diet might affect my ongoing ketone levels. So I think first what we might do is have a quick look at the video on their website, and then we'll go through and try to install this thing into me. We'll see how we go.
Out of the sensor cap. The sensor applicator is now ready to apply the sensor. Additionally,
Oh, go. Okay, well that was interesting watching that video. I definitely need help putting this together. So Jimmy is going to give me a help now, aren't you, mate?
Oh, yes.
Thank you very much.
So we've got this done.
Okay.
So we got this thing. I think this is the needle part.
Ooh.
So I've been instructed to open this. And this is, I think, the loader. So you load that into it.
Right.
Let me just get the rest of this. So we're going to need your arm, Sean.
Okay. Which part of it?
The back of it, Ketosis.
Okay. Well, I'm mucking with my microphone here.
That'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'll wipe this first. And
like back there.
yeah, like there.
Yep. Okay, so this is our first time doing this, and Jimmy's applying the alcohol rubbing fluid to clean the area. Okay. I can feel that actually. It's cold. If you're looking at the tattoo on my arm, that's a silver fern. It's the national symbol of the country I was born. And if you don't know what country that is, you're gonna have to look up the national symbol for bum bum.
Alrighty, so we've got the sensor applicator, and we have to take this cap off here. Boink. And let's just leave that there. And this goes in all the way.
Okay.
So stop. We are loaded. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now I think I take the safety off. Would you say that's dry yet?
Yeah, it's definitely dry.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready as you are.
It's all dried?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll take the safety off. And we will just go for it. Did you want to let it hang, maybe, your arm? So you're not tensing anything? Yep. So I can go out there.
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. Slight sting.
Slight sting.
Slight sting.
Oh. There we go. You want to show the camera?
Okay.
I did it.
No, I don't want to touch it just yet.
Yeah, don't touch it. We'll chuck that
Because it's all sterile and clean.
security thing on.
And we'll put the extra patch.
Open protective patch now. Get a nice rip for you guys. Isn't that satisfying?
No. So it did sting just a tad, but
Yeah.
it's I can't feel anything now.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So go over first.
So this is the over patch. So I put the sensor on already. So this is just a patch to go over the top of the sensor, I guess, hold in place. So tricky? So this is curious. I'm wondering if it's all waterproof. Gonna wear it in the shower.
Oh, I'd say so.
We want to make
14 days without shit.
sure.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it would be.
Okay.
Double check.
Can we double check? Yeah.
Nice.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's kind of big. That's a chunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, after installing the device on my arm, it's time to download the app. And as you can see, it's SiBio CKM. After downloading the app, it's just a matter of setting up a few details. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, after registering, that was pretty easy. All I need to do now is pair the device using the supplied barcode. Okay, so we have applied the sensor to the back of my arm, and we've put the app on, and it says that it's now warming up. I'm not quite sure what it means about warming up, but apparently it needs to get to the temperature of the body in order for it to work. I think it takes about an hour. So we'll check back in with you in about an hour and see what's going on then. Okay, so all that has been fitted, and as you can see on the screen, I've achieved a 0.5 millimoles ketone levels, which is not great. It's actually not really in ketosis, but I do have an explanation because earlier today I had some breakfast. So I think breakfast, my scrambled eggs may have affected that ketone level. So my first test is with an exogenous ketone, is the beta hydroxybutyrate. And I think after an hour or so, we'll see whether I've got a raised ketone levels just by having the exogenous ketones. So what I'm going to do for the next 2 weeks is just to have do this as a baseline. So I'm not going to do anything particularly special. I'm just going to see how my ketone rhythms, if you like, see how they fluctuate from day to day. I'm not going to change anything that I do, and see what happens in the first 2 weeks just to get that bit of a baseline. And then the next 2 weeks, I've got another SiBio sample. I'm going to do some comprehensive testing. Now, I think what the comprehensive testing will be that once I've done the initial 2 weeks, I'll understand at what times of the day I have raised ketone levels and potentially any vision boost that I have from doing that, and some observations. And I will go in and do tests with the optometrist or ophthalmologist. Probably my optometrist will be the closest, most easiest for me. And I'll do some testing, so fasting and doing with heavy exercise with the exogenous ketones. And I think if I plan things properly, I'll probably be able to do a test where I'm fasted for the second day, so a 48-hour test, 48-hour fast, and do the test on the second day at the same time as having done a heavy workout. So not that I work out very often, but I'll do this as part of a testing for you guys, because this is what it's all about, trying to figure things out, trying to figure out how I can improve my eyesight, how other people can improve their eyesight. And indeed, I think there's a lot of it has to do with this beta hydroxybutyrate, putting yourself into a low carb diet where your insulin levels are low, your glucose levels are low, and your ketone levels are raised, ideally. So, wish me luck, and I guess I'll continue doing my normal videos, but in the next couple of weeks we'll do a follow-up with this one, and then in a month's time we'll do the comprehensive testing, and fingers crossed, if everything goes the way I planned, I think what we'll see without any question is a vision boost across a range of environments, including fasting, exercise, and exogenous ketones, but essentially seeing that ketone level as being the indicator of that healing, the indicator of that improved vision. And why would that be? Well, the brain loves ketones, the heart loves ketones, the whole body loves ketones, and realistically, the body hates glucose. It really doesn't like glucose at all. That's why it does its very best to mop it up and get rid of it as quickly as possible. We create the glucose that we need. We create the ketones that we need from the fat that we store on our body. The only two macros essential for human life, that's fat and protein. Carbohydrates are not essential. Fiber is not essential. So many foods that we're eating these days just don't really qualify as food anymore. They don't have the ingredients that qualifies them for food. That is the fat and the protein from an animal, not from a plant. No, sorry, not bioidentical. That's the way I'm looking at it, and fingers crossed, we'll get a result. So, thank you very much. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Oh, and thanks for that person who left the comment. And they left the comment, And I ring-a-ding-a-ding the bell. Well done. Thank you very much. So leave me a comment and I'll catch you in the next one.